supports of uterus is our topic for today. It is extremely important topic. It is both for the UG and for your post graduation. So it can be asked as your long question. It can be asked your short question. Some of the part like it can be asked what are the true support, what are the false support, or it can be asked as your MCQs. MCQs are also asked from this portion very often. Okay, so these are the supports of uterus. So we have read about the uterus in last class. So how will you define and why we need support for uterus? Uterus is what? Uterus is a mobile organ. Okay, it is a mobile organ and it undergoes extensive changes during whole of its reproductive cycle. Like in a female, in her reproductive cycle, the uterus undergoes many changes, extensive changes, and it has to bear many pressure, like increase in pressure, increase in the size during pregnancy. So for this, if it is a mobile, then we have to fix it. Okay, if you want certain function and if you want to pelvis to be in pelvic cavity, then it has to be fixed. So how we will fix it? Anything which is mobile, it can be fixed by threads, strand, or we can make cushioning around them. Okay, if something we have to prevent, like any glassware or something like that, then we will put many newspaper or clothes or something like that to pack it properly so that it doesn't become fragile. It will become so. Like also, uterus is packed by our God. By the anatomy is made some which is packed by, which is tied by various ligaments, true or false ligament, various peritoneal reflection, and it is packed well by very endopelvic fascia. Okay, so from layer to layer, and the condensation of the fascia surrounds the pelvic cavity. Okay, so that is the brief about why uterus needs support. What are the various support? It can be which forms. Okay, so it can be a form of ligament. It can be the itself the uterine axis. So many things. So we will discuss here. So coming here to the supports of the uterus, it can be divided into two parts. It can be your primary support and it can be your secondary support. Okay, this is your primary support or प्राइमरी सपोर्ट और योर मेन सपोर्ट आप बोल सकते हो। जो इसमें रियल रोल जिसका होता है टू प्रिवेंट द यूट्रस फ्रॉम द डिसेंट। अगर यूट्रस को आप एक जगह पकड़ के पेल्विक कैविटी में नहीं रखोगे तो क्या होगा? इट विल डिसेंड डाउन एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रोलैप्स ऑफ यूट्रस। सो दैट विल बिकम वेरी ऑफन। सो टू प्रोटेक्ट ऑल दीज थिंग्स we have very ties to bind this uterus, and there will be secondary support which are not that much, which does not play that much of importance in holding uterus in the pelvic cavity. Okay, these are of less importance. Okay, now this primary support can be again divided into two parts. What are the parts? It can be of the muscular support, like many muscles which form something like a pelvic diaphragm or something, they will support it. That is the first thing. So that will be your muscular support or your active support. Okay, muscular support or your active support. Now this is the secondary or not secondary, this is the muscular, and then this is the fibromuscular support. This is the fibromuscular support, fibrous tissue and the thickening of the muscle. So this is fibromuscular support. So these are the type of support. So now we will elaborate on these. So primary and secondary support, then muscular and fibromuscular support. So what about the muscular support? What what are the various muscular supports? So this can be divided into muscular or active, and this is your fibromuscular. Okay, so in muscular support it is a PPD. PPD होता है वैसे PPD it is the pelvic diaphragm, then perineal body, and then distal urethral mechanism. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so these are the muscular support. So most important and of utmost important is your pelvic diaphragm. Then we have perineal body, and then we have distal urethral mechanism. Okay, now coming to the fibromuscular. Fibromuscular we have. So we will first discuss. Name them. Okay, we discuss first. We will discuss that pelvic diaphragm. Okay, so now coming to the pelvic diaphragm. So it is the what is pelvic diaphragm? As we have seen in this, can you remember this? This is our pelvic cavity. Okay, so this is the pelvic cavity, and this is the short of pelvic diaphragm. The paper, can you see this? This is the pelvic diaphragm. Okay, so this is the pelvic diaphragm is the sheet of muscles. It is formed by the various muscles. It is a sheet-like structure which separate the superficial. This is your pelvic cavity, और जो diaphragm sheet के नीचे है, that is your perineal cavity. So that will separate your pelvic cavity from the perineal cavity. So that is your pelvic diaphragm in simple language. Okay. So यही pelvic diaphragm के अंदर various organs will pierce this pelvic diaphragm and stand here, like we have bladder, then we have uterus, and then we have rectum. All three they are in a line in the case of female, and in case of male we have a bladder and we have a rectum. Okay, so this is the pelvic diaphragm. So now we will learn about the pelvic diaphragm, which is the most important support. Okay, so this is the pelvic. What is the pelvic diaphragm and what is its function? Pelvic diaphragm, it is a sheet of muscle, which separate what? This separates your pelvic cavity, the above pelvic cavity above, and the perineal cavity. नीचे क्या होगा? That is the perineum का part, that will be your below. So that will separate it. So what is this? Is the main support. So what is the this help that, and the various organs like uterus, rectum, bladder, they pierce this diaphragm. They pierce this diaphragm to stay in position. So what is the function of pelvic diaphragm? First thing is it stabilizes the various organ. Okay, so it stabilizes the various organ, it's in position. The second thing is various organ like bladder. So incontinence of the bladder and the uterus, it prevents the uterine prolapse, it prevents the rectal prolapse. So it helps the organ to bear the pressure or increase in the abdominal pressure that can be it helps to bear that organ of this pressure. Okay, so that is the work of the pelvic diaphragm. So now what are the contents? What are the muscles which are involved in this pelvic diaphragm? We will read that. Okay, so So various muscles will be named, will be your levator, ani muscle, then iliococcygeus, and the later part of the ischiococcygis. These three muscles form the part of the pelvic diaphragm or the pelvic diaphragm. Levator ani, this is the arch of the pelvis or the white line. From here, it will go on the both sides and it will form muscular tendon. Both sides of muscle will form here, will be meet in the midline. Okay, so it form a sheet like of structure, and in this pelvic diaphragm various organs will be there. Okay, so levator ani, then iliococcygeus and ischiococcygis. These are the three important muscle which form the component of the pelvic diaphragm. Okay, now we will see this diagram and the various, like this is your pubic symphysis. This is your pubic symphysis. Okay, now this is the part of the levator ani will form a sling around the various organs. This is the pelvic diaphragm. ऐसे आपका pelvic diaphragm है, like this. This is your pelvic diaphragm. So various organ will be located in this, and this. So all organ will pierce this pelvic diaphragm and lie here, and these organ will form a sling-like from the pubis. Sling-like structure will pass around rectum, so that is known as puborectalis. This will pass around vagina, so that is known as pubovaginalis. So like this, sling-like of structure will pass around that, and it will form it will give strength to your various organs and prevent its collapse. Okay? This is rectum, this is uterus, this is vagina, this is pubovaginalis. This is the diagram of the pelvic diaphragm. This is the now this is the ligament, anococcygeal ligament, anus and the coccyx. Now so this is your vagina. So this sling around this vagina. Okay. So one is the pelvic diaphragm and second part is your pubovaginalis. So it is the sling-like structure around the vagina. So it's further strengthening the vagina and that part. So this is the pubovaginalis. This is the posterior surface of the pubic symphysis. This is your pubic symphysis. Okay. Then from pubic symphysis posterior part to around the, it encircle around the rectum. So this is known as puborectalis, around the rectum. Rectum say rectalis, so puborectalis. Okay. Then this is the sacrum. This is sacrum. So in between the sacrum and the anus, there is a one ligament or tendon-like thickening that is known as anococcygeal ligament. Okay. So this is the muscle. This is the muscle which is the upper fan-shaped muscle. This is your pubococcygeus muscle, and this is